Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, or welcome to the channel if you're new and you're scared. You want to know what's going on with Solana. Welcome. I hope this is the good place for you, because we'll talk about Solana. We'll talk about what's going on right now. We'll talk about the technicals, fundamentals, hopefully everything you need to know. All right, so that's what we'll do. So let's get right into it. So first of all, we have to talk a little bit about the fundamentals. Then we'll talk about Solana. I might be slightly more bullish on Solana than I am on most cryptos. And some of you who have followed me for longer already know this, all right? So Solana is one of the cryptos that I think has a future, even though right now with everything that's going on, also outside of all the macro stuff, with Jump Crypto, Jump Trading, that's liquidating a lot of their positions. That could still have, that could still have fundamental implications for Solana as well. But for now, I think if you compare all the big coins with each other, I think Solana is one of them that actually has the institutional interest and the usage to stay around for the longer period, for the long term. And that's also reflected in the technicals, which I think the technicals for Solana actually have a chance to be slightly bullish here. But we'll get to that a little bit later. First of all, fundamentally, why the market is bearish. It's more difficult than this, but it's simply two things, and that is scares and fear about the capital markets in the world. If you look at the Nasdaq, for example, if you look at the Russell 2000, if you look at the S&P, they're all very bearish, and they have dropped down a lot for a number of reasons, which we will not get into too much in this video. And then there's also a lot of fear about what's going on in the Middle East and what to expect from that. All right, so those are fundamentally then the capital markets that are risky, which crypto 100% is, suffer the most. And that's what we're seeing right now. All right, we're having big wipeouts. I mean, if you go to the open interest for Solana right here, and if you check out the liquidations, what you will see, and this is basically the story for the entire crypto markets, is that we have wiped out a ton of positions and we've seen a ton of liquidations. So at this moment, just in general, when we're talking about crypto, I would stay out, right? I would wait for a little bit more confirmation, or a little bit more price action at least, because this is, I mean, what we're seeing right now, the crash we're talking about is basically two 12-hour candles, and one doesn't close for another 4 hours. So it's very, very recent. The thing is with Solana, like if you check out the high time frame structure, yesterday we already talked about that it was most likely potentially with some sort of a spike up to get into a short, right? Yesterday we were still at like 140. But we were talking about it's most likely that right now, after dropping down below 160, it's most likely will drop down to the bottom of this range, which we have been in before, between 160 and 115, 120. So this move was actually already predicted, or at least we talked about it yesterday already. Now, did I expect that it would happen this quick? No. But the thing is that Solana is actually holding this neutral higher time frame structure. And that's relatively bullish, all right? Most altcoins, which Solana is still an altcoin, most altcoins are absolutely suffering right now, all right? So I don't necessarily think it's over for Solana. I think we have to wait for the US market. But if we can get if today we're able to close above 117, I do think we'll see some sort of a bounce, which I cannot say that for most altcoins, all right? So I'll keep you updated on that, of course. But for now, I'm relatively bullish on Solana. I still think that the entire crypto market will fall down a little bit lower. So if the daily time frame closes below 115, we'll drop down into those low 100s / 95 level, this white line here. And for now, I think that's most likely. I think I have to assume that's most likely in these circumstances. But I'll keep you updated, all right? With a favorable daily time frame close, I do think we can bounce from here, and we are at a very crucial support, which we are respecting nicely up until now, all right? So things can change, and I don't think you should buy Solana right now, but with a favorable close, and if Bitcoin also forms some sort of a local bottom, I do think we can buy this tomorrow. But I'll keep you updated. For now, that's what you need to know. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.